Alright folks, we have been editing and getting these videos out to you fast and furious as of late. The newest one is Quintero Golf Club. And this is kind of like an overall normal sim round for me. If this is the first time you are watching the channel, this is kind of typical, I would say. As far as like the score and the amount of good shots, the amount of bad shots. This is like just a typical round, so we will take a look at that. We will take a look, maybe break down a little bit of the swings, including that chunk to open up on the first. And also we're going to definitely look at Quintero Golf Club, which just by the desert Arizona, Nevada courses, I just think they really pop on sim because you get the contrast. You get the desert looking, the people who rendered this particular club, the desert looks fantastic. We got some hills, and then you got this bright green, fairways and greens, and I just think that is a great combo when it comes to playing virtual golf for sure, and in real life from the couple courses I've played that are like that out in the desert. I should have played that slope a lot more. It was a 13-degree left slope, but it ends up about 90 away in the rough, so that's not going to be too bad. This one also short. It's like 2 chunks to start on the approaches. Now I have to flick one out at 15, and there's just no way to keep them stopping. That one actually does stop pretty good. Alright, so just a couple opening pars to start. We got a nice little body of water here on 3. It looks like we're playing the blue tees. We'll double check that at the end. Might be the whites, but some interesting choices on how to lay up, where to lay up from these tee boxes here at Quintero. Shout out to those of you that comment, and I respond to most of the comments, if not all the comments, as soon as I can. And the people here in the GSPRO community for sure. I know there's a lot of Garmin R10 owners that also watch the channel to try and get good ideas for their setups as well. So welcome all. Make sure to comment down below what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. If you've played Quintero, what did you shoot around here? 4th hole, par 4, almost 400, straight away. Like having a little bit of trouble squaring the face there. It did end up pretty square, but pretty spinny. 151. Looked like a good shot, just pulled. Yeah, face closed 3 degrees there on that approach shot. So really the game looking okay, except for approach shots. That one's sneaking out of the birdie, I call it the birdie circle, but it's the 1-putt circle. Sneaking out of that one, and unfortunately our bogey is on the card at +1. We'll head to 5, which is only 337 yards, so taking a 3-wood and just trying to get a fairway finder out there. I have this 13.5-degree rogue 3-wood that it's like the second most confident club in my bag for sure, of just like, yeah, I can hit this where I want. And it leads to a good approach shot. Bounce once, get in the birdie circle, and stop. And we'll get rid of that bogey right away, head to even par, and head to a awesome downhill 6th hole. Par 3, 170, and just obliterating it to the right. That's not good. The chip to try and get close, also not good. Another bogey on the card there. But +1 through 6 headed to the 7th hole. We're on the other side of this body of water that we saw earlier in the round. And we'll see how we can finish here. That's like a pretty good drive, good contact. Leaving probably a pitching wedge. up the hill, trying to draw it, but it stays straight and right. The distance ends up being pretty perfect, but this is not where you want to be. Huge uphill flop shot, somehow landing soft enough to stay, and we'll take that and run to the next hole. This hole, it looked like you could land on this fairway as part of the other hole, but it's clearly part of this par 5 8th, where you can run out of room here. Luckily we're not in the bunker, but now hitting across the canyon. I remember not really hitting that very good. It's going to leave us in a pretty good spot going way uphill though. Throwing this one to the back of the green, just 5 yards right, and a really good shot, hole high. Take that, head to the 9th, another very nice par 3 headed downhill, over water, island green almost. You can land it long, I guess, so I'm sure that I go long. If I'm trying to be exact on this one, it would be tough. And that's indeed what happened. Just over the flag and long, a good strike. And the 10th, front 9 over, +1. If you are interested in GSPRO courses, in how I score and do around them, and how the Garmin R10 works with GSPRO, this is a good place to like and subscribe to videos. Just get them on your feed. I don't really do the bell notifications because I don't do them myself. I like to go to YouTube on my own time, and if you've had a new video uploaded, then kudos. I'll probably watch it if you're one of my faves, but I don't need to be notified like it's a surprise or something. I'll just get to you. So I don't care if you do the bell. I know that's probably not YouTube canon, but like and subscribe is enough for me. And of course, watch the videos. If you have a new GSPRO course that you're thinking about unveiling, or you want to send me, I've had some of the course designers reach out and have me do some of their betas and play them, get them on the channel, see how people react, etc. So you can always reach out to me for that. Just let me know what course you want to see on there. A couple bad pulls in this round. That one included just really flippy hands with like no body rotation, and then just a crazy overshoot there that did not look like a 17-yarder at all. Able to chip it up for a bogey though, but all of a sudden +2. Seems like this back 9 might be a tad more difficult as well. This one seems pretty straight away. 400 yard, par 4 12th. My favorite drive of the day for sure. I love when I can get them down to launch at like 11, 12, 10. And then if you can get that with 2,000 spin, then you're in maximizing your driver potential there. This one looks on point too. Take a big hop. Yeah, stops about 0.3 yards, about 6 inches away from being another birdie, but we'll take that as a good positive shot going into this par 3 13th. 170 yards or so, and this one on a rope, but way long. Look at the spin on that one. 2,700 just came out like a knuckleball. That would be my... I've been playing these PXG irons for a while. They are super forgiving. They can go super long. Their spin ratio to height to descent angle for my swing is like perfect. It's fine. But if there is a but, it is that I can catch them too perfect where it drops the spin to, like that one was a 7-iron that had 2,500 spin and went 205 yards. I don't need it to knuckle that much, and I don't need that much distance. We need to get like 170 out of our 7 and have it come down at 45. That's what we need. This distance giving me troubles as of late. I don't think so in this round though. That one almost going in a few times, invoking a reaction there on the left. Thought might have had a viral moment there. 15th hole, par 4, 3, 4, 9, starting off with a horrible 3-wood that unluckily just misses the cart path. It would have been nice if that went cart path and huge bounce, but it does cover enough distance that we're able to get a shot on it. Not a good shot, we'll say. Comes up quite short. 31 remaining. I don't know what that was, but it worked out. It's kind of a weird chip. Way pulled inside and then like threw the handle forward. It's strange. Alright, another 170 downhill par 3. Seems to be a common distance and look to the par 3s here at Quintero. Again, coming out with no spin. I haven't experienced that lately. I'm watching this for the first time in a few days, so I'm going to guess that we've pretty much solved that issue of rocket 7 irons. Alright, 17th hole, sitting at +2 still. I gotta have a blow up, right? There has to be a blow up. Not on that shot. A gorgeous 3-wood out there in the middle of the fairway. Hitting a pitching wedge or a 50-degree in from 120. Oh, that's dang near shank. Into the bunker, 18 left. And short. Oh, okay, here's the blow up. 2 in the bunker, and then probably over, because landing it, oh, no, short again. Trying to do like 4 identical flop shots, and none of them worked out. So, man, talk about a blow up. A triple bogey on 17 to jump to +5, and we'll tee off on 18, a really cool hole downhill to a fairway, and you can see the mountains, and you know, why not spend a little time in the desert? We haven't been out there much. So now under some sort of a tree, hacking out from 173. Actually hit that hard, but the landscape taking some penalties here in GSPRO, and then trying to scoop a 25-yarder in to save par. Able to do so, +5 on the day, certainly nothing too bad there. Those were the white tees at 6,400 yards, the Saturday pins. We got 3 greens, that's going to be an issue, and 8 fairways. So make sure to come back for the next course. We'll see you then. Peace.